guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing my makeup today. Yeah, a lot of you guys know that I'm really into makeup. Not really good at it, but I'm really into it. Because we're about to apply makeup and hopefully it will get better. Guys, I've been so down and so drained and so low this whole week. These past couple months. I have just not been myself at all. I'm depressed and tonight I just feel really hyper and it feels good. I feel really hyper, which is really good. Which is really good. Which makes plenty of sense. Okay, shut up, Sabrina, shut up, get to work, shut up, no one's going to listen to this, no one's gonna care. Okay, so I'm here, hello, this is my first voiceover off my computer, kind of nervous about it, I think I'm being too loud, not sure. Basically, I'm gonna be starting off with putting this headband on. I don't normally put it on, but for the sake of the video, I gotta look professional and put it on. Okay, alright. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Gotta, keep hydrated. Literally what I just said. I don't like voiceovers. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I can't breathe when I do them. But the first step is we have to moisturize our skin. So we're going to do so. So I'm just applying moisturizer on my face like the Asians do. Not trying to be rude or anything, but that's how they do it for some reason. I'm just gonna dot it on my skin and then pat it in. If you rub it into your skin, it'll create texture for your makeup and you don't want that. So if you simply just pat it into your skin, then you won't create as much texture. Gross, crusty. It just sinks into your skin better when you pat it in. And I'm also listening to music while I was recording this, so that's what I'm, talking. I literally just spent an actual hour trying to do my eyebrows. Let me just explain what just happened. What just happened was I broke down. I had a mental breakdown and it wasn't pretty at all. I also sang a bit of, I call the song No Self-Confidence. Here's a clip from that.
I love myself. I'm such a failure. I can't do simple eyebrows. And I've got a massive pimple on the side of my head. I'm obviously a singer. No one's better than me. But I still fail at everything except singing because whoa.
Yeah, that was No Self-Confidence. It will be out in July. So, my album will be out in July. It's coming soon. Anyways, this is take 2 on my eyebrows. I had to wash my face and everything. I really feel like complete crap right now. For the simple fact that I'm actually trying to hurry and finish this video before I get tired, and I also have to FaceTime my friend, and it's just very stressful, okay? Because if I take forever, then my friend's gonna get mad, and I don't want that because I have to make people happy. I know when I wake up tomorrow, my skin is going to be screaming. It's gonna be screaming. We already know this. Now I'm going to switch over into a voice mode. Okay, So now I'm going to want to take primer onto the back of my hand, get my beauty blender, and dab it into my skin. Just as a moisturizer, you're going to want to pat it into your skin so that way it doesn't create texture and move all the follicles around. Follicles? I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I know. So now for my eyebrows, I'm going to start with brushing them so I can really find my shape. I'm just going to brush them on the way that they grow. Then I'm going to take my dip brow and line them from the bottom to the tail. Or the bottom, I don't really know how to explain it, but you can watch how I do it. I find it funny because I was moving everywhere because I couldn't find a good position on how to do my brows. Then I'm going to want to take an angled brush and dip it into my concealer to carve out my brows a little better and to clean them up. You're going to want to make sure you place the concealer a little under your eyebrow and a little above so that way it doesn't fade it out really. I recommend to use foundation to carve it out on the top of your brow, but I still use concealer because I haven't really tried foundation yet. But that's what people recommend because the concealer makes it look weird and doesn't really blend into your foundation correctly. Like I said, I can't really swallow or breathe when I do voiceovers, so you probably hear me like trying to breathe weirdly and like gulping. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm not used to voiceovers. Now I'm going to take my foundation, put it on the back of my hand, use my beauty blender, and dab it in my skin once again. You're going to want to take a little on your skin at a time because little goes a long way, and if you use a lot of foundation at a time, it can get cakey. You're going to want to spend a lot of time to blend in your foundation because if you don't, then, as I said, it can get cakey. And what I did on my nose, apply a lot of foundation, that was a bad idea. I'm going to want to take my concealer, but just a little bit. For mine, I have the Shape Tape concealer, and that is full coverage concealer, so I'm just going to want to take a little, but preferring on your preference and your concealer, it debates on how much you are going to want to apply. And like the foundation, you're going to want to blend that a lot as well, just so everything locks up together and looks seamlessly. Would I say seamlessly or seamless? I'm sitting here thinking of that. I don't know my vocabulary. But I'm going to want to blend the concealer from my mouth area to under my eyes, from under my cheekbones, and to my forehead. Now what I'm doing is I'm contouring. I usually apply my powder before my contour, but I wanted to change it up a bit and try contouring first. And I don't know how I feel about it. There wasn't a big difference on it. It felt wrong because my makeup was still like sticky and it wasn't locked up together with my powder and stuff like that. And I don't know if I would continue to do it, but I tried it and this was the outcome. Now for my powder. Under my what would I say? Under my jawline, I guess, under my contouring, I'm going to apply powder all around that and to my chin like it is a beard or something, I guess. Then under my eyes, around my nose, and my forehead. Basically everywhere I put my concealer. Just showing off my James Charles palette because I just got it and it's awesome. $39 shades. Now, for this part, I'm going to want to take concealer, and just like the contouring, I tried doing something a little different, and I don't know why I did, but I tried putting the primer directly onto my lids, which was a bad idea. I got too much and ended up having to redo that part, but yeah, you're going to want to make sure you prime your eyes so your concealer, or not your concealer, your what is it called? Eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow doesn't crease or anything like that, and it stays on your eye, doesn't have fallout, and just looks better, more pigmented. You can also use concealer from an eye primer, just so you know. You're going to want to make sure you set your eyelids after priming. You can either use a translucent powder or a white eyeshadow. You're going to want to do that to the whole eyelid, or basically everywhere you put your primer or concealer. Now I'm taking off my powder with a big fluffy brush. I'm basically just going in circular motions. I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill palette and choosing a transition shade for my eyeshadow look. Making sure you dab off the excess powder. You do not want that because you will apply too much powder and it won't come out as well. I flipped my camera around so it's a little different, but I want to take that eyeshadow and put it in the crease for my transition. You're always going to want to apply the eyeshadow by packing it and packing it. You're not going to want to go into your palette and dip your brush into the color you want and just like completely fill out the brush. You're going to want to pack it slowly so that way it doesn't, just look bad. It blends better. I'm not really going to tell you how I did my eyeshadow because it's kind of hard to explain. Now, if I was just doing this video on a certain type of look, then I would explain it better, but that's not necessarily the point of this video, so I'm not really going to explain how I did my eyeshadow exactly. Now here, I can't really explain either, but basically I'm doing a cut crease with concealer and a flat brush, and I'm going in with my eyeshadow and cutting it out a bit so that way I can have a new canvas on my on my eyelid, I guess, to place a new color. That was very, very horribly explained. Now when you do a cut crease, you're going to want to make sure you set it just as you did with the primer. Now taking the shimmery shade I wanted on a flat brush, you're going to want to spray it with setting spray to make it shimmer even more on your eyelid. And that's basically the reason for a cut crease, to place a shimmer shade with it showing more. Now after placing the shimmer shade, I'm going to want to take the smoked part of the look and darken it up, deepen it up even more. Now here, I can't exactly explain. I'm contouring my nose, and I don't really like how the way I contour my nose, so I'm not really going to go in depth with that. I do this at the end of my makeup too, but I did it right here as well. Now here I'm taking a pencil brush. I'm going to place highlighter in the corner of my eye, my brow bones, the bridge of my nose, and the, what would you call it? The center of your nose, the end of your nose, that part. Now if you spray your brush with setting spray before applying any product on it or any product on your face, it's going to help it shine more, stand out more. It's going to help it a lot. So I recommend doing that. But basically here, I'm highlighting my cheeks, my chin, and the temples on my forehead. I guess I cut that out. I don't know. Now I'm curling my eyelashes. The way I curl my eyelashes is I curl from the roots, then I slowly graduate up from the eyelash and curl it. Then obviously I apply mascara. Now here I'm taking another flat brush into the lipstick. This helps if your lipstick is very creamy and it applies very messy. If you dip a brush into it, a flat brush, then it will apply easier and you will have more control of your lipstick. This isn't just recommended for creamy lipstick. If you want to do this to any lipstick, by all means, go ahead. Okay guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was actually like in a hurry the whole time and I was actually very tired throughout it, but I did it and I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload this or not, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, maybe learned a few things. I don't know, I'm not a makeup artist. My eyebrows didn't come out as I wanted to. Took 2 tries, but it's okay, whatever. My eyeshadow came out really well and I'm proud of it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave now. I have really no energy now. I'm gonna wash this off. Good night.